Hey everyone, welcome back to Rolo Gaming. Today we're gonna go ahead and play more Civilization 6. And in today's game we're gonna do our African Battle Royale. Just like before, everything is already set up, so let's go ahead and load that up. African Battle Royale. And I'm pretty sure you guys know that there aren't actually a lot of really popular or famous African civilizations, except for maybe these 5 civilizations that Sid Meier's Civilization 6 team has decided to add to their game. Starting off with Amentorre leading Nubia, the first civilization ever, Cleopatra leading Egypt, Mansa Musa, the rich man himself, leading Mali, Menelik II leading Ethiopia, and finally we got the Congo. Don't worry about this random civilization I have here. He's just a placeholder. I'm gonna go ahead and have to take care of him when the game starts. Anyways, in today's game we're gonna be playing with the Gathering Storm rule set. Game difficulty will be on deity. We've got Ancient Era, where a lot of these civilizations actually started out right in the very beginning. And since we all know that humans came from the continent of Africa, this is gonna be really interesting because these civilizations will actually have the entire world to go ahead and spread through once again. And I'm letting you guys know that these African civilizations have not forgotten the scramble for Africa. This time it's their chance to go ahead and take over the entire world if they choose to. We're going to have some city-states, around 9 of them. We're going to be playing on the True Star Location Earth map. With the DLCs constantly being pumped out, we have a ton of new game modes, and we're going to go ahead and enable all of them. Since this is a Battle Royale, I will only accept the last civilization standing. And since we have Apocalypse mode on, I'm pretty sure the last civilization standing will be standing in a rain of fire. We're going to have no turn limits, no barbarians, and no teams. Oh my god, I almost forgot about Shaka Zulu, my bad. Come on in, Shaka. With that being said, let's go ahead and start our Civilization 6 African Battle Royale. Okay, so here's our African Battle Royale. We've got the Zulus, the Congos, we've even got Zanzibar, along with Kamasai here. And Fez. Wow, this is a very African civilization game. I'm surprised we got 3 city-states in Africa. It looks like Egypt has 2 cities up. At least Egypt has a path to get more cities down if they just go east. Mali has 3 cities now. Ethiopia has 3 cities. And Nubia looks like they're gonna be crushed in between Egypt and Ethiopia, as their city is gonna rebel in 2 turns. The Congo and the Zulu are sitting pretty, as they don't have to really scramble for space, but it does look like the Zulus are trying to kill the Congo, and it seems like they're doing a pretty good job. It also looks like Nubia was killed off. Well, that was quick, and Egypt even lost a city to the Mali. I think the Mali just decided to destroy it instead of taking it over. Oh god, it doesn't look like the Egyptians are gonna last very long. There seems to be a lot of ley lines in this game. Check it out, they've got like 6 over here. Oh, and I had the yields turn off, so I turned it back on. So there you go, you get to see what the yields look like as well. Oh god, it looks like Egypt is maybe gonna die, but it did look like they took over the city that belonged to Nubia. And they might be able to use the settler over here. While Ethiopia doesn't seem to be doing very well, they lost 1 city to rebellion and they just lost their capital. If they lose their final city, that's gonna be GG for them. You know, I'm a little surprised, but there seems to be a lot of fighting happening. I mean, I guess this is Africa, the place known for battle royales, except for when they went up against Europe. That battle royale didn't go very well. And there goes Ethiopia. Wow, we lost 2 civilizations very quickly. And in a game where there's only literally like 6 civilizations, losing 2 is massive. Once we reach turn 50, we're gonna go ahead and pause the game and see what's going on. Okay, it looks like Egypt has some walls up. That's gonna keep them safe, but not safe from that sandstorm. I wonder if the Mali have kind of bribed the Kamasai to help them out. Maybe they're bribing Fez as well. Either way, it looks like Egypt's capital might go away very, very soon. Oh wow, and the Zulu weren't able to hold the capital of the Congo. I wonder how that happened, but we'll have to see that very soon. As now we're playing as the Egyptians. Oh, it seems like there's some comets coming down over here. But besides that, as Egypt, we can see that Yeah, there's a lot of rebellions going on. All the Ethiopian cities along with the Nubian city are revolting, and now the Egyptian city over here isn't doing so hot either. It seems like only Mali along with the Zulu down there are seemingly doing well. The Congo are also still holding on. I wonder if this game is just gonna end super fast because we've almost lost like half of our civilizations by now. Alright, let's check out what's going on in the world rankings. Since we're playing as Egypt, we can't really see what the other civilization strengths are. But it does look like Mali has the biggest empire, the biggest military so far. Oh wait, never mind, that's the Congo, except they don't seem to be at war with anyone right now. They went to war with the Zulus and then got wrecked, but now the Zulus are dealing with some rebellions now too. Alright, so let's go ahead and come back at turn 100 and see what happened. Let the chaos continue. If any of these civilizations survive until they get some boats, some real boats, then they can actually go ahead and do some colonizing, but it really doesn't seem like they care about leaving Africa. They really love Africa. What can I say? They don't want to leave their homeland. Mali now has 4 cities, and all their cities are very loyal. All the governors and all their people are being bribed with tons and tons of cash. As for Egypt, it finally looks like they're able to solidify themselves, and they have some walls up. That's going to keep them very safe. They even got this Nubian city over here, but I'm not sure whether or not they'll be able to keep it. We'll have to keep an eye on that. They seem to be at war with the Malians yet again, but they might be able to fight back now that they have some walls. Oh, and they even picked up this other Ethiopian city down here, along with, oh wow, the Congo is looking strong now. They've got 4 cities as well now, and they were able to pick up the Ethiopian capital along with their old capital as well. It's only the Zulus now with 3 cities. And it looks like the Congo have discovered the Mediterranean, or southern parts of Europe. I wonder if they'll decide to go ahead and send some settlers up here. All the sounds were a little bit too loud, so I went ahead and lowered the sound a little bit. It looks like the Congo now have 5 cities as they picked up another Ethiopian city. Right now it looks like the Congo and the Mali seem to be the big powers in this civilization game. It seems like Egypt is the first civilization to go ahead and leave the African continent. They have gone to the Middle East. Kabul, a city-state, is doing some nice adventuring. They're going ahead and discovering the Ural Mountains. So far it looks like the Congo has the biggest military in the game, while the Zulus surprisingly are doing very bad in terms of military strength. If the Congo decides to rush the Zulus, they might become the most powerful civilization in this game. It also looks like the city-states are just kind of sitting pretty, helping out whoever they can. Looks like our assumptions were right. Mansa Musa has bribed Fez and Zanzibar to be upon his side. I think next time we'll go ahead and pause at turn 200. But before we do that, let's go ahead and see if we can't figure out some more things here. So far it doesn't look like we've seen any heroes just yet. Okay, so here is Zulu's governors, and we can see that he went with the Hermetic Order Secret Society, and so far they've only picked up infiltration, but it doesn't look like they have any ley lines in their territory. Looks like the Congo has also picked the Hermetic Order. I'm not sure if they had any ley lines in their territory, but I know that Mansa Musa had a bunch in his territory. Oh, but it looks like Mansa Musa went with the Owls of Minerva instead. I forget the perks of Owls of Minerva actually, but it does look like they're at war with Egypt. The Malayans and the Egyptians have been at war this entire game. Alright, turn 200, here we come. Oh wow, it looks like the Malayans have actually lost a city in Gao. Egypt might actually be able to pick up Gao. We'll see in a second. Yep, there we go. The Egyptians have picked up Gao. Now they have 5 cities. But the Congo are doing very nice. They have 6 cities. No, they actually have 7 cities. That's amazing. Congo is truly showing their strength here. It looks like the Malayans have colonized Spain for themselves, and the Congo is sending a scout all the way into the Middle East. It looks like the Congo have annexed all of Ethiopia, along with Central Africa. Wow, Egypt went ahead and formed Byzantium. They put it right where Constantinople would be, separating the Black Sea from the Mediterranean. Mali has colonized southern France, and it seems like the Malayans have decided to build up a big and powerful army. I wonder if they're deciding to do a major offensive. If this rivalry between the Malayans and the Egyptians continues, we're going to have Byzantium with Egypt and Western Rome with Mali. It looks like Mali might be going for Italy actually. It's kind of a shame for the Congo because of the fact that they're stuck right here in the middle. They can't exactly go ahead and colonize up here. Egypt has colonized Poland and Mali has colonized, what's this? Austria. It looks like the Congo or the Zulus have decided to take out Zanzibar. I'm not sure who did it, but whoever it was a big meanie, as they pretty much didn't deserve any of that nonsense. It does look like the Zulus have decided to get Madagascar for some reason. But you know, every single extra city helps out. Maybe they can go ahead and put a city where Zanzibar used to be. Oh wow, and the Congo was able to take the capital of Nubia. So far I think that the Congo has the most amount of capitals so far. They seem to be real aggressive in this game. You know what, I think that the Malayans and the Egyptians have the right idea. They gotta keep going north to get away from the Congo. Looks like the African rainforest isn't safe under the Congo. They've completely destroyed it. The Malayans continue to colonize France. Oh my god, look how many ley lines are in Australia. We've got 7 in total right over here, along with some uranium. And currently the Congo has the most amount of population in one city with 18 pop in this one Congo city. It's interesting, we haven't seen any really big natural disasters just yet. Maybe they're just happening too fast for us to see. Uh-oh, this is a bad sign. It looks like the Zulu have lost the city to rebellion. That means the Congo are definitely going to go ahead and take advantage of it. Look at how many troops the Congo have. It's crazy. Oh, and did you guys know that you could do this in Civilization 6? Yeah, you can go ahead and rotate it for like a hot second and then it goes back. Oh, I think it's because you can only do it when the game is paused. Uh-oh, it looks like the Zulu are down to only 2 cities. They lost this one to rebellion and then the Congo, and this one to rebellion, and they're probably going to lose it to the Congo as well. They're only stuck with 2 cities down here. Oh boy, they're really holding out. Quite impressive actually, being able to hold out against the might of the Congo. I think the Zulu are going to be the next to go ahead and leave this game. It's going to be interesting. We're going to lose half of the civilizations in only 200 turns. The Congo have even sieged out this city over here. And this is all before the Zulu could go ahead and do some colonizing of their own, maybe to South America. Oh wow, it looks like the Egyptians have gone pretty far north and east. Okay, so since we're paused, we can go ahead and do this now. Oh yeah, rotation time. I bet you guys didn't know about this. Now we can see the Zulu losing in all angles. We can also go ahead and see that the Egyptians have decided to go with the Void Singers for their secret society, while the Congo went with the Hermetic Order, which was probably the best choice for them since they get a little bit of extra science from it. Oh my god, look at this military strength. A staggering 513 military strength, while the Zulu barely have 25. This is what an African civilization can do. And so far it does look like the Congo have captured both of the capitals of both Nubia and Ethiopia, putting them in the lead above all else. Soon they'll be able to pick up the original capital of the Zulu as well. But I wonder if the Malayan and Egyptian empires will be able to fight back against the Congo, as it looks like the Malayans and the Egyptians have decided to raise their military empire very far and very vast and very wide. That was 3 words meaning the same thing. Oh, and while we're here, why not go ahead and check out what's going on in the religion map mode. We've got Judaism, Protestantism, Islam, and more Protestantism. To be honest, it looks very strange map. So far, it seems like Islam is the weakest, while Protestantism and Judaism are running along very nicely. Here are the suzerains of each city-state, but the only important ones are really Fez and Kumasai, one which is held by Mansa Musa and the other 2 are held by no one. Nan Madol doesn't really matter as they're currently in the middle of nowhere. Both the Egyptians and the Malayans have to be careful with the Congo as their capitals are really close to the Congo. The Egyptian capital is just, you know, a stroll away from a Congo city, while the Congo capital is in the heart of the African homeland. but I'm pretty sure that things are gonna get a little weird when rocks start falling out of the sky. I'm not sure when that'll happen, but maybe it'll start happening in the next 100 turns. Oh my god, they're trying to build the Golden Gate Bridge between these two cities right over here, even though they could easily put a canal right here and form the Suez Canal. Wait, what's the point of this? They could just come right up here. Is that their Congo way to get through here? But they don't even have a city over here, what the hell? Big brain moves from the AI. Oh my god, could we possibly do an AI only Among Us? Now that would be interesting. Alright, chef. Another 100 turns, please. Oh yeah, and here are all the ley lines, all in Mali. And they decided to go with the Owls of Minerva. Make your bets now to who's gonna be able to get to the American continent first. My bets are currently on Mali. There's a free settler in the Egyptian homeland, but no one has decided to pick it up yet. Oh wow, we got a nice impressive snowstorm over here. It seems like the Egyptians are the clear winners towards this whole colonization game. They have gone all the way up to Russia and further into Russia, as well into Persia, while Mali and the Egyptians have decided to split Germany in half. Oh, it looks like the Malayans are going after Britain. British Malayans. We also do have some very impressive forest fires. They're very quick and completely destroying all the forests. Oh my god, look at all these ley lines. That's a lot of ley lines. All in Siberia. There's a random free city in India. I wonder who left this here. I wonder if it was the Egyptians. Oh my god, the Zulu are such big bullies. They just took over another city-state. The Kumasai. The Kumasai? And I think the Mali are gonna lose their capital soon. Oh no, they're gonna lose it in 4 turns. There goes the Mali, I guess. And the Egyptians are next. It seems like a bunch of Malayan cities are committing to free cities, one after the other. If Egypt is able to pick those up, they might be able to stand up against the Congo, but it's not looking very good. And there goes the Malayan capital. Oh wow, another impressive forest fire in Brazil. Oh my god, the Zulu are down with 1 city. And there they go. Rest in peace, Zulu. The Congo didn't even decide to finish them off. They were like, yeah, we'll leave them a couple more turns so they can go ahead and become a free city that will go ahead and swallow up anyway. The Congo sure are evil. They went ahead and just took their capital of the Zulu and then was like, yeah, we don't need the rest. Oh my god, the Malayans are falling apart. All of their cities, literally all of their cities are now free cities. And any cities that they have left are also currently running out of loyalty. I'm surprised that this civilization game is going so well. I've never seen the civilization AI be this aggressive before. We might be able to see an apocalypse game end without a bunch of rocks falling from the sky. And instead, it might actually just be the Congo. I want you guys to see this beautiful Panama Canal. Yep, for some reason, they really didn't like Oman. And there goes all of Mali. Their entire empire has fallen to rebellion. And it doesn't look like they're gonna give up their free status without some fighting. I'm sure the Congo with these tanks are gonna go ahead and give them that fighting that they so crave. The Egyptians are being cornered more and more. It's a shame we didn't see any real heroes though. At least we get the return of these stupid cultists. There's no point in them being here, but what can you do? It seems like Egypt is starting to go towards the Nordic countries. They've decided to take over St. Petersburg and take in parts of Finland and Sweden, while slowly going towards the east. I don't think anyone is going to be able to come to the American continent. Wait a minute, what? It looks like the Congo have decided to visit this fiery hell. Yeah, I don't think they're going to stay in America very long. It looks like not even a tank is able to withstand forest fires. We're also starting to see some flooding. I think Africa is a pretty strong continent in terms of fighting off flooding, as I don't think they have any like big areas that can really get flooded as far as I know. Like I know that in America there's a bunch of cities and a bunch of areas that currently can be flooded like right away and just annihilated. Like look at the East Coast. Yikes. Oh, is that New York City over there? Underwater? Oh no. The Egyptians have lost their capital city. This is pretty much game over. Wow, Didn't think that the Congo would be able to do it. Actually, I think there is a hero. The Anasari, I think that's supposed to be a hero. Although it seems to be chilling inside the city right now, and I don't know, it kind of just disappeared. Such is the power of the gods, I guess. Oh, never mind, it's right over here. It's going shopping. Hey, it looks like a cool little demon. And it looks like it slung something at some archers. Either way, they look pretty cool. But to be honest, these giant death robots are kind of a powerful unit all by themselves. Oh my god. The Congo, towards the very end of the game, have decided to go ahead and colonize South America. And they also decided to destroy Kabul. But why? Kabul did nothing wrong. What the hell? I think we'll go ahead and pause this game soon. I think at turn 300, I think we'll be able to tell who won and who lost. I mean, the Congo currently do indeed control the Egyptian original capital. And soon, I don't know, soon they'll probably be able to get the Malayan capital as well. It's just these cities at the very end of the game are like impossible to take over. Even if they attack with a giant death robot, the city will take like literally no damage whatsoever. Oh hey, I think these guys are also heroes. Two twins. Blue and red. Red and blue. Oh, it looks like they got hit by a car. Now only red survives. My brother, no! This is how ballsy the Congo are. They decided to put down a city right in the middle of all the forest fires. And then they spawned 2 modern tanks. Okay, fantastic. It's really interesting to see where all the Malayan cities are, or used to be. They're all free cities now. While the Egyptians have decided to completely leave Africa, and said they went to go live in Russia and the Middle East. But to be honest, it's more like they were forced out by the all-powerful Congo that have now decided to put a bunch of windmills everywhere. What? Look at all these windmills. Wow, and I think they're really trying to take down this one city over here. They're throwing everything at it. It's barely standing up, but I think they'll be able to rush in with their giant death robot that they just retreated with. They had a tank too. Alright, now they can take it over. Okay, here's their modern tank. This is it, once they take over. Wow, they had one more turn to take it over before turn 300. So you know what? We'll go ahead and do it for them. Victory for the Malayans. Domination victory. Empire of Congo. I'm surprised we didn't see a single comet actually come down and completely destroy the map, as we would normally see with some of these games. We were able to do it all in one sitting. Okay, well, either way, that was a great game. The AI actually performed very well. The Congo AI was very aggressive. Even though they were pushed out of their original capital by the Zulus, they still held 2 cities, and then from those 2 cities, took back their capital, took over all the Ethiopian cities, and then took the Ethiopians and then the rest of the Zulus and just kind of went from there and won the game. They are the true African Battle Royale victors. And if you want to ask me about the Egyptians that were kind of scattered around in Europe and the Middle East, yeah, this is an African Battle Royale, and they were very easily beaten by the Empire of the Congo. Alright, with that being said, what did you guys think? Did you guys enjoy the video? Let me know. For my next Battle Royale in Civilization 6, I'm gonna go ahead and do it with all the Middle East civilizations. See you guys in the next Rolo Gaming video. Bye bye!